All right, Sean. So I feel like this is a move the bus situation.
It is.
Right?
These doors are heavy.
These doors are heavy. So let's move that bus and let's see what's behind these. And then if you want to go back to another video, we talk about barn doors, about barn door or not to barn door. So check that video out. So, big reveal.
Yep.
We are talking about theater rooms and sound.
Yes. So this is probably the coolest theater room we've done. It's very dramatic with the colors that the homeowners chose and the chairs and the lighting that he's done. It's pretty awesome. This is actually done a lot by the homeowner.
Oh, because he's passionate about.
He's passionate about sound, about theater rooms. Again, the chairs are awesome.
Yeah.
He wants to have a whole experience in here.
So let's come in and talk about. So the first thing that you notice in a theater room, and as you're thinking about building a theater room, the sound completely changes when we walk in this room.
One thing that we did when we did this theater room is we used what they call QuietRock. So instead of regular drywall, they have a special drywall. It's called QuietRock that we use, and it's equivalent to a 5/8 sheet of drywall,
which is still a 5/8 inch drywall is a thick drywall anyway.
Correct.
Right.
But that's we use 5/8 in all of our houses, walls and ceilings, which is not typical for a lot of builders. Mm-hmm. But this is the 5/8 QuietRock is equivalent to like 15 sheets of drywall.
Wow.
And it's still 5/8 of an inch thick.
Wow.
I don't know how they do it. It's pretty awesome.
We call that magic.
It's magic stuff.
That's magic.
So
this has behind here, so as we come down here, behind here is the QuietRock.
Correct.
And then what's on top of QuietRock?
So on top of the QuietRock, they put sound panels on top of there. So these all snap in. So you have, again, this is what the homeowner's dream was, is to have one of those top of the line theater rooms.
Yeah. And so when you come in here, that sound, when we close that door, the idea is that sound is not traveling everywhere, because we're in the fun basement.
Right.
And the gym's just right over there, and so is the workout room, but the idea is to make this quiet.
So you'll notice as we look in this theater room, he has a lot of speakers.
Yeah.
He has two big subwoofers. He has speakers on the sides. He has speakers behind the screen. He has speakers in the ceiling. Again, we're getting the whole experience when you go to this theater room.
Yeah.
And so he wants to make sure that he's controlling the sound, where it's going. The great thing about this room is, we've tried to think ahead of it. Mm-hmm. The one weakness that we have is the barn door. They're great. They're very stylish.
Yeah.
But as far as keeping sound out, there are gaps around the whole perimeter of it. So that's something to think about. Light also comes through that. And so if you want to use a barn door in a bathroom, you have to think about privacy.
Yes.
Because privacy is another thing that
barn doors
are not the greatest.
Give you.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so again, those are things to think about.
Because the barn door's cool, but then when you're thinking about the whole aesthetic of this room, the idea is probably dim the lights and keep the sound in.
Correct.
And maybe the barn door, though cool, may not give you what you want.
Correct.
Even though, yeah.
And so the other thing, again, the lighting is another cool thing. Mm-hmm. So we have, he did the LED lighting around the perimeter.
So we've got can lights and LED lights, all dimmable?
Yes, all dimmable. The nice thing is we usually do the can lights in here more for cleaning. Unfortunately, a lot of people come in here with treats.
Yep.
And popcorn and stuff. And so you need to clean and you want to be able to see where you're cleaning. So the can lights do a lot, or the general lighting. And then the LED lights, he can change different colors of lights in here. Mm-hmm. So if you're a sports fan, you can do your favorite sports team colors in here. You can do all sorts of fun stuff with these LED lights.
Yeah, I love that. And you said sound-wise, we've got all the subwoofers, but there are actually speakers behind this, so the sound's coming through the screen.
The screen, so it sounds like as you're watching the movie, you can hear the sound coming directly at you. So yeah, there's speakers behind there. So you'll notice that one of the cool things that he did, again, he likes sports, so he did the big projection screen, but he also has two TVs on the side, so you can have 3 different ball games going on at the same time.
Yeah.
The problem, if you decided, I know TVs are getting huge anymore.
Yeah, because now it's like, what if someday you want to change this out from projector to TV?
Correct. And so one thing you'd have to think about is, do I have power there? Do I have the wires for my internet for the TV to plug into? Is it wired in for my sound? So those are things that if you wanted to future-proof it, you could put those things behind the screen. But again, you might be blocking your speakers.
That makes sense.
So again, there's lots of things you can do to kind of future-proof.
Yeah.
Because who would have thought even 10 years ago, that we'd have a 100-inch TV
Yes.
that you can watch.
Well, and with projectors, it's kind of it's still popular, but there will probably be a time when the technology takes over. And again, if you're thinking ahead, it's cheaper to put a few things in now.
Correct.
For the future than to have to retrofit and change everything out.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and power and internet is probably a big deal.
Yep.
And then if you're going to build your speakers behind there, that's great. But what if someday you want a TV?
Right.
Yeah.
The other thing to think about is with these cool chairs that he has, each one of them require power.
Ah, yes.
And so you see that when we built it, this is sunken down, and then we built little levels to bring it up so you weren't looking through the back of somebody's head.
Yeah.
But each one of these has, like, these are chilled for drink holders in your chairs. You have power recline.
This takes a lot of power, plus plug-in chargers.
Yeah, we had to plan for power in these areas. So we have a couple outlets in the step behind there that we can plug these chairs into.
There's a lot of tech in this room.
Yes.
How is it all controlled?
So they actually have a control system. It's actually called Control4 is the brand name. And so it's all powered by one remote. As soon as you come in here, you grab the remote, you turn the TV on, the lights automatically dim. The projector comes on. It also can control the 2 TVs. So you're doing it all with one remote.
Wow.
And so it's all computerized. Again, as you're thinking about it, this is a smart way to be able to control everything in one switch instead of, I know in my house I have a remote for my sound bar, I have a remote for my TV, I have a remote for the dish, I have,
and then you got to go up and turn the lights off up at the front door.
Yeah. This, you hit one button and everything comes down.
So now, is there anything they have to plan ahead if they want this system? Or again, we're talking about future proofing, especially in this kind of a theater room. Technology changes all the time. Is there something they need to plan ahead with or think about if they're not going to enter that system now, but then maybe in the future?
Yeah. So the nice thing is like for the projector and the TVs, that's something you want to think about if you want to have that controlled. The lighting is actually kind of cool. You can actually get their switches and it will retrofit, and you can be able to control all your lights from one button in the whole house if you want.
Amazing.
So when you're going to bed and you want your kids to shut out all the lights, you hit a button, the whole house comes down.
And a house this size, that's pretty nice.
Yes.
When
you don't have to go around hitting every light switch.
Did they turn everything off?
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
that's pretty awesome.
If you've been thinking about building your dream home, I'm Braden with B&B Builders. Give me a call.